These are the second day notes for lesson 9-8, solving systems of conics. We are starting on page 511 with problem C6. And there are G parts, but we're going to start it fairly slowly. So I would like you to do parts A, B, and C. Please pause the video and do them now. Welcome back. For part A, you should have recognized that it's an ellipse because the A and the B values, A is 9, B is 25. They're both positive, not the same number. For part B, you should have grouped things together correctly and completed the square, and your equation ends up x minus 4 squared over 25 plus y squared over 9 equals 1. Pause if you need to see this work. After you have written the equation correctly, you can draw the graph. The center is at 4, 0. The x radius is at 5, because it's the square root of 25. The y radius is 3, because it is the square root of 9. The focal radius is the square root of 25 minus 9, which is the square root of 16, which is 4. And when you draw the graph, you make sure that you go from the point 4, 0, which is your center, left and right 5, up and down 3, draw an ellipse. The focus points go the same direction as the longer radius. So they go left and right, just like X did. Part C says, show that the Earth is the focus of this ellipse. After you plot the two foci, you will see that one is at the origin, and the paragraph at the beginning of the problem says, Earth is at the origin. Therefore, Earth is at the focus. Pause again if you need to. You're now going to do parts D, E, and F. Read them carefully and do them, please. Welcome back. Hopefully you recognized that it was a hyperbola because A was 9, B was negative 15, opposite numbers, therefore hyperbola. Part E says to solve the system. When you try to solve this system, you might want to get rid of the x squareds, but there's still an x in the problem. You have to get rid of the y squareds instead. So I would multiply the top by 3 and the bottom by 5. And eliminate by addition. Again, pause as you need to. When you get to the quadratic, all three terms are divisible by 72, which makes it very easy to factor. And you get that x is 1 and x is 4 and also negative 1. After you find both x values, you have to plug it into one of the two equations. I would pick the bottom one, there's less things to plug it into. And when you plug in those two x values, you get some y values. You get y values of positive and negative 3 and also 0. So you have to write down all of your points. Your solution set is the point 4, 3, 4, negative 3, and negative 1, 0. Part F says to draw the graph. Before you can draw the graph, you have to fix the equation. It has to equal 1.